The recent inferno at M's Pub in Omaha brought back memories for people who live in Dodge County. 6 years ago, on a cold winter night, flames ripped through Main Street. Recently, I went back and learned North Bend has risen from the ashes.
It's all gone.
This is a huge chunk of North Bend and its history, and a huge chunk is gone.
It was a Monday in December of 2009 when an electrical problem at a hair salon sparked a massive fire in the heart of North Bend. Population about 1,200. Flames destroyed 6 businesses and 5 buildings, including the beauty shop, a welding company, and the town's weekly newspaper, the North Bend Eagle.
It was just total devastation.
And this is North Bend today. On a sunny late January afternoon, longtime city clerk Teresa Bussey took us on a walking tour of the fire zone along Main Street, then and now.
From the flag south to this corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still a pretty long stretch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We met hair salon owner Autumn Borick, whose business that opened in 2003 burned.
We did a lot of soul searching, that's for sure. Of course, you go through all the process of grief just like you do in a death. You're angry, you're upset, you're sad.
She and her husband bought a vacant building along the same Main Street and turned it into this.
We have 4 styling stations.
Reopening in October of 2010.
My father-in-law and my husband built all the cabinetry. We designed it ourselves.
There was some smoke damage, but just mainly the water just kind of collapsed the roof.
Diane and Rock Emanuel own the welding and supply company. Diane was in the office back in 2009.
It was right after Christmas, and I had one window in my office, and I thought I saw somebody like blowing snow. I thought, oh, everybody already blew their snow. I wonder what that is. And then I went, and I realized it was smoke.
Rock had poured his heart and soul into the company since 1984, buying it in 2007. Flames, water, and smoke would not destroy their dream.
After we bought the lots that, where the stuff had burned down, then we added on, I think it's an 85 by 120 building there, then rebuilt this one, and I worked from home for 3 years.
The biggest story we've had in North Bend in years, right. And I'm not only covering it, but it's happening to me.
And then there's the newspaper that had been in business since 1897. Owner Nathan Arneal showed us pictures, a shrine, if you will, of the inferno. It's on the wall of the new building that he moved into just across the street. That's him in the green Boston Celtics jacket, taking pictures of the fire in 2009. Flames gutted many of the newspaper's archives, but Arneal made sure there was an addition, hot off the press in more ways than one, right after the fire. The headline blared, "Downtown Burns."
Brought back lots of memories of that day, and
wow.
I'd say what a time.
One thing that stood out to me in our time here in North Bend is that each business owner that went through the relocation and rebuilding process says they are in a better place now than they were before the fire.
In the long run, it worked out better. This is a better building for us. It's better the way it's situated for our purposes.
We have 2 brand new buildings, and, not everybody else was that lucky.
A small town with a lot of character and good people.
I've lived here my whole life.
No kidding.
Yes,
Okay. That has risen from the ashes.
We all just pulled together as a community and rebuilt, basically.
And I found this interesting. The last few lines of this article, Downtown Burns, asks, what will happen to downtown North Bend? Will we rebuild? What will happen if you wipe out almost a quarter of the remaining active businesses? Tonight, we know the answers. Jen?
And it is inspiring to see that progress. Tonight, what is their message for M's Pub and those businesses in the old market?
They certainly can relate. 2 things. Number one, they said take lots of pictures.
Okay.
Document everything in the rebuilding. The insurance companies have a lot of questions, and if you don't have documentation in front of you, it's very hard to describe what you've lost or what was there now as compared to then. Sure. Also, number 2, it's going to be a long process. There are going to be setbacks. It's going to be painful. The message is stay the course, be 100% in, and realize it's a long-term rebuild.
Sure, and a process though you can overcome.
And they have.
All right.